All right, so if you're troubleshooting your frustration about a relationship, there's two places I'll point you to look. The first one is taking responsibility for the results that you're getting. Just make the assumption that whatever result you're getting, there's some part of you that's committed to getting that result. This isn't the video to unpack all that, but really think about that concept that whatever result you're getting, just assume that some part of you is unconsciously committed to getting that result. All right, so if we use that as our framework, what you can do is start teasing apart you from other people. So what you want to do is say, this person believes differently than I do. You can just say that in your head. You can think of a person you don't like the way they are on certain things. And you can say, okay, they believe about X differently than I do. It sounds obvious, but when you're in a conflict with your partner, it's not so obvious, because what ends up happening is we end up projecting onto that person our anger or our disappointment, and we're not taking responsibility for honoring what the other person is thinking or investigating further what the other person is thinking. Remember, both people have their issues going on at the same time. So our job is to first say, the only thing that's in my control, we'll use this hand because that's where we started the last time. The only thing that's in my control is to do the best I can. I can't change what the other person is doing. All I can do is make a request, and if they don't want to change, I have to face that reality. All right, so that's a nice little chunk. There's a whole lot more to it, but I think if you pay close attention to responsibility, like just keep saying to yourself, wait a minute, I'm the one that's having this experience. I'm the one that doesn't like the behavior that's going on in this other person. That will help you to start realizing that your choices is what's keeping you stuck in whatever situation you're in. And then the second piece is to separate out, like, I'm having this experience, they're having this experience. Keep doing that over and over again and watch what happens. You'll start realizing that if we don't accept people just the way they are, the only way is we either have to accept what the other person's doing or make a request for their behavior to change. And if they don't want to change that behavior, we have to ask ourselves, is that a deal breaker or not? If it's not a deal breaker, then get over it. Let it go. And don't be fixated on it. If it is a deal breaker, then deal with it and move on. All right. Hope that's helpful. Many blessings to you. Please do not stay stuck in conflict, because you're just going to keep repeating the trauma over and over and over again. Take action. Take some of these tips that I'm giving out. Take action, and then your brain will start reorganizing around different ways of doing things. Most of the time, we're defaulted to patterns we picked up in the first 5 years of life and that are no longer working. So we need new models, new methods, new strategies to get back into attunement with each other. Remember, that's the ultimate goal, is attunement. All right, many blessings to you. Be sure to think of your friends. If you know friends that are struggling, post this on their wall or send them a link to the video so it can help them out. Many blessings to you, and I wish you a good evening. Bye for now.